Hi everyone, Michael from Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au. So today we're talking about older gold bars. Not so much the jewellery, although the gold in your jewellery or, this covers the same for silver as well, but I just have gold as examples. You know, if you've got old silver, any of those things, we quite often get asked, are they still worth as much as, the new stuff that you're selling? And the answer is effectively, absolutely they are. It doesn't matter how old the gold is or the silver is. And if you think about it honestly, it's sat in the ground for who knows how many years, lots and lots and lots of years. So if it sits in someone's safe for 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, does that make it worth any less? And it doesn't. It's still gold is gold and silver is silver. Now, we don't deal with the silverware and the jewellery and those types of things. We look at it mainly from a pure bar or coin. So that's the kind of the lines that we're going to go across as we go through this quick discussion. So what I've got in my hand at the moment is a 1 ounce gold Perth Mint cast bar. So this is new. This is direct from the mint. And we'd sell this today for somewhere around about $6,280, $290. Spot price currently is about $6,140. So these sell for about $130, $140, $150, depending on the brand, over spot price. So that's what you'd pay for it. When you sell it back, and we've got another video on sellbacks and how they're priced, but when you sell it back to a company, they will pay you a percentage of spot price. Now, some companies do 90% or 95%, 96%, 97% of spot. We actually pay 100% of spot, so we're a little bit unusual in the market. So depending on where you're viewing this from, you're going to get some variation leading up to about 100% in spot. But we pay spot. So right at the moment, right at this second, you'd get approximately $6,140 Australian dollars, I need to clarify, but $6,140 for this brand new bar if you were selling it back to Bullion Now. Some of the ones that we got in recently, this is an old Engelhardt bar. So this is an older manufacturer from many years ago in Australia. This is also a 1 ounce bar, exactly the same as the Perth Mint one that I just showed you. But this bar's probably, I don't know without going into a bit more research, but it's probably 30 years old, something like that. If you brought this bar into Bullion Now right now, this one you'd get $6,140 Australian for. This one you'd get $6,140 per ounce for as well, because it doesn't matter that it's an old bar. Gold is gold and we still value it the same way. It's the same sort of thing with some of these larger bars that we've got here. And these start to become a little bit more of they're not a collector's item, but you'll find there's a bit more, there's some interest in them around the community. And I've got to say, I find them quite fascinating. And we'll go through a few reasons why. But at the end of the day, they're just gold bars. They're not worth any more than what we looked at a moment ago between the Perth Mint and the Engelhardt. So this one here, and I've got to put my glasses on to confirm it, this one here is an old Harrington bar. Now, this one was actually, I think this one's from the late 70s, early 80s probably. And you can see on this one, it's a larger bar, it's a 10 ounce bar. So certainly much bigger than this one. But you can see the different designs into it. It's got a fairly basic and crude rudimentary stamp on it, but it still says that it's still got its purity, it's still got its weight stamped on there, and a little symbol for Harrington there. But you can see, while this one's very crisp and clean, this one, it's a little bit worn in its age, but it's also got all these swirl marks. So this one's probably been hand poured. That means that it's interesting from an artistic or a historical point of view, but it doesn't actually mean it's worth any less, and it certainly doesn't mean it's worth any more. It has a counter stamp on the other side, which just means that another company's become involved. It really doesn't mean much more than that, but sometimes some counter stamps can make it worth more, but this one doesn't particularly. What you'll also notice about this one, if you look at the close-up, is its purity is unlike this one, which is the Perth Mint, which is stamped 4 nines, meaning it's 99.99% pure, which is what we consider pure on a modern level. This one's actually stamped 99.68%, because you'll find the technologies back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, they weren't quite as good. They couldn't get, or it was far more difficult to get the sort of purities that we can get these days, to get those fine, those last little elements that are kicking around there out of the system. So in Australia, it needs to be, in gold, it needs to be 99.5% or greater. So this one is greater than that to be considered pure. In silver, it's 99.9%. So you can see that in some ways, this has got slightly less, but we're talking fractions here, but it's fractionally less pure gold than the modern ones are. But it's still pure gold. It's still greater than that 99.5%. So in and of itself, this bar is worth no less than 10 of these. So it doesn't matter if you've got old gold, and I've got another couple of other ones here. We've got an old geo mint. This one's actually dated in 1978. This one was cast. And then another version of the Engelhardt there. And you can see this one's slightly more modern. It's actually stamped 49, so 99.99, as opposed to, as we said with the other one, 99.68, or even this Geomin, which is actually stamped 99.98. So just because you're sitting on, you might have inherited Granddad's old coin collection or old gold bar collection. You might have come across some older gold. You might have bought it somewhere slightly different, not from a mainstream bullion dealer. Or possibly you've just bought it secondhand somewhere. Just because the age of the gold, when it was poured, when it was refined, that in and of itself doesn't make it worth any less, and probably doesn't make it worth any more, although there is some interest building in the communities and amongst the older cast bars. And you can see that we've got this, this is a book that focuses on Australian cast bars done by Kim Brett. And in fact, I'll possibly even look up, see if this Harrington one is in here to give us the numbers that they estimate are still remaining on it. Where are we looking here? Harrington. No, it doesn't go into the old Harrington. That's a bit of a shame. It will probably go into the old Engelhardt though. Engelhardt, Australia. We can. So the 1 ounce that I showed before, the estimate on it is there are less than, where are we here? Less than 250 of those still in existence. So you can see that there's the beginning of the collector movement is getting involved, if you like. In things like that, it's certainly a lot bigger in the States and in parts of Europe. But in Australia at the moment, they don't really command an extra premium over and above, but they certainly do not command less of a premium. So when you're selling them back to a bullion dealer, when you're selling them on the open market, they are worth exactly what they say they're worth. 10 ounces of gold, 1 ounce of gold, whatever size they are. Hope that clears that up a little bit. If you want more information, come in and see us at Bullion Now. You can either contact us by phone, 1300 84 84 10, send us an email, sales@bullionnow.com.au, or come into the store, level 6, 227 Collins Street in Melbourne. And you can bring your older gold bars and silver bars in and have a conversation with us. We're quite happy to test them, prove their veracity and their purity, and we can give you an idea of what they're worth. But please, if you're not in our area and it's not possible for you to come and see us, then please don't sell your gold for less than what it is just because it's old. All right, we'll talk again soon.